Tiffany Vise and Derek Trent. They're going to try a throw quad, and they would be the first American team to do it if they pull it off. When they practice it, it brings a lot of falls, a lot of tough times over and over again. That's okay. It's not a deterrent for Tiffany.
Each fall that I do is pretty much a soft fall.
There's been a few bruises.
A couple. There've been a few bruises, but on the average, I hit my landings every time. Most of the time, I hit on the landings. Nothing too crazy.
And just a moment ago, Peter, in the warm-up, take a look.
And this is it. She landed it beautifully. 4 rotations. Perfectly positioned in the air, punches the landing, outstanding. That's what makes her able to do that. Those quads are so strong in her lower back, and they've just built this into their routine.
No one else has done it internationally. The Chinese team, Zhang and Zhang, did it in the Chinese Nationals, but when you talk about the World Championships, the Olympics, the Grand Prix Series, no one else has done it. So we'll see. Would be historic for an American team to do it. Maybe the first.
Breathe out before you start. Breathe out before you start. Get in your knees.
In 4th place after their short program, they're here from the Broadmoor Skating Club in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Please welcome Tiffany Vise and Derek Trent.
She's 20 years of age, he's 26, and looking to medal for the first time.
Okay. You know, Derek. We're leaving. You're fine. You're good. We're ready to. Okay. Nice and strong. Nice and strong, guys.
Some final thoughts, those final moments before taking the ice. What they did in the warm-up, though, has got to give them confidence as they skate the center ice.
What's amazing is last season at the Nationals, Inouye and Baldwin made history with the throw triple axels, and these two could make it right here with that throw quad salchow. The big hurdles these two need to get over are the side-by-side triple toes. Derek has had a very bad record with this, so watch to see if he can do it and land it. Better than we've seen for him. I mean, he has not even been that close.
He's had a bad back, a couple of bulging discs, holding him back this year a little bit. They had to go to Midwestern Sectionals. They won that just to qualify for the Nationals. They weren't in the top 5 last year. You saw them go in different directions with those jumps.
And here it is. Throw, triple loop, and that was a disaster. A throw triple loop is what they were trying for, and the timing was completely off. They abandoned it. That does not give them.
Yeah, so what are you thinking right now?
Terry, it's the worst feeling in the world because you know your timing's off. They've got to settle down if they have any shot of doing this.
Pairs is the only discipline for the American skaters where they only have 2 spots available for the World Championship team. So Vise and Trent would have to move up a couple of spots. And that's not a guarantee. The winners automatically go, and then USFSA decides who the other team is.
Throw quadruple Salchow coming up right now. If they land this, this will be the greatest comeback I've ever seen of a disastrous throw at the beginning and then trying to make history right here. Quad. No, confidence was shattered.
So's the program, you would have to think. Come back from those two mistakes.
Notice they do skate in opposite directions, basically a lefty and a righty. They rotate in different directions. So what will happen is when you see jumps or spins, in jumps they'll peel off away from each other, and in spins they'll be rotating in different directions. A little bit distracting, but you can make it look good. Very slow here at the end. There's got to be more speed. I certainly understand the intricacy that they're trying for within the footwork, but just really too slow and kind of a drag at the end.
And you wonder about that quad, whether it will be downgraded by the judges too if she didn't get around on the rotation. So a lot of problems here, obviously, in the free skate. After the high hopes, there's their moms. Terry Vise on the left and Hattie Trent on the right. Nice applause from them, obviously, and the rest of the crowd here in Spokane, but a major disappointment for Tiffany and Derek. And when they took the ice after the warm-up, having completed the quad, they had very high hopes.
The throw triple loop is what set them off in a bad way. Look, he stands up right before he throws her. You have got to have the same timing as your partner. It has to be her jump. Derek did not allow her the jump on that. And at this point, there's just so much doubt and actually a little bit of a block on the takeoff. And she just, I don't think in her mind, had any way of doing it because she was so rattled from the throw triple loop. But I give them a heck of a lot of credit for trying it in competition. They did it in the warm-up. They will get it.
And if you're a mom, you can barely watch. Now, as we wait for the scores, let's settle the score a little bit. Give people an idea, Peter, of what a great number would be here for the pairs.
Well, actually, let's get specific with that throw quadruple Salchow. Had they hit that and completed it, that's 9.5 points. And since they didn't land it, it goes all the way down to 2.95 because they under-rotated it. But with the fall.
120 and up, that would be great numbers off the charts. 110 to 119, top three maybe, and medal from there. So you get an idea. 136 was the best number ever posted by a pair. That was Shen and Zhao. Nobody's going to touch that here. So the number's 100.23. That's what they would need to lead. And obviously the technical element's much lower than it would have been. 1 point deduction mandatory for the fall, so 97.02. Yeah, keep your chin up. That's exactly right, unfortunately, for Vise and Trent right now.